I know that recently, so you've run, well, how many marathons is it now? 5?
5.
So you've ran 5, and like you said, you ran a good amount of them, and through them, I think I remember the first 3 you ran, gained weight through those, right? And obviously, I'm sure that was hard and stuff. But this most recent one is what I'm most interested about, because I remember when I first started following you, I saw this. Did you run was it the whole marathon you ran without a shirt on? Mm-hmm. And you painted self-love on your, can you just tell me about leading up to that marathon, what was going on, and like, what was it like running and finishing that marathon?
Man, so leading up to it, Nike challenged me to qualify for the Boston Marathon, which, to qualify for the Boston Marathon, you have to run it in 3 hours and 5 minutes. Like, that's an all-out sprint for 26 miles. My heaviest weight was 305. So it was going to be this whole, like, amazing journey of 305 to 305. And I'm, like, fired up. Like, just got done biking across America. I'm ready for my next journey. This is it. I said, let's do it. They gave me that backpack over there. There's a cool backpack. Hold on. I'm going to show everybody. Hold on one second. Come here right back.
That thing is pretty sweet. I've been looking at it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool backpack.
So this right here is an astronaut backpack that Nike gave me, and they sent me. Hold on. I got something else to show you. This is a very interactive podcast. They're going to love it. They've never seen one like this before.
You guys got to watch this on YouTube for sure.
Watch this on
if you're
YouTube,
not watching
guys.
this on YouTube, you are missing out.
Okay, so Nike sent me this backpack with this typewriter in it, and they wrote me a letter, about the 305. So this was them, on the journey.
Can you read that, John?
Yeah. So it says, "Hey Charlie, we see you. You've shown us that belief is irresistible, that the crazy dreams are the ones that keep us going, that the skeptics cannot bring us down. We know that the sport teaches us to believe in irrational dreams, and that if we can chase those irrational dreams, we can change the world. We watched you run 3 marathons and lose 120 pounds. We saw you become an Ironman. We even saw you bike across America. But we also know that your story isn't over yet. Here's a little something from us to get you started on your journey to 305. Nike Running."
So that was an amazing gift, an amazing gesture from Nike. And I was ready to go into this campaign, and they gave me a running coach, and I'm fired up, and I'm like, I'm finally going to be skinny. Because in order to run 305, you have to be lean and fast. And I'm like, if I'm running fast every day, there's no way I'm going to be overweight. Because when I biked across America, I was like, when I'm done with that, there's no way I'm going to be overweight. When I complete an Ironman, I was like, when I get done with an Ironman, there's no way I can be overweight if I do an Ironman. And then when I did this, I said, I was still at the same weight even after doing the Ironman bike across America. So I said, no, this is going to be the one. I'm in my training and I get injured. Calf injury. I'm devastated. And I'm just like, all this pressure from Nike, all this pressure on myself. I want to get to my goal so bad. Now I can't even run. I have a leg injury. The Chicago Marathon was going to be the qualifying marathon we did. And, I didn't have a day to lose in training. And yet, here I am losing 3-4 weeks. So going into the Chicago Marathon, I was extremely depressed. I saw nothing but darkness. I'm just like, I haven't been training. I think I had gained maybe 10 pounds, around 10 pounds. And, I had maybe like 3 weeks left before the race. And so I'm running, I'm getting my reps in, going slow, trying not to be injured. It was just so depressing. And we flew to Chicago, and it was exactly like how I felt. It was gloomy, rainy, dark, and cold. And I'm just like walking around the streets, just like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. I've let myself down. I've gained this weight. In the morning of the marathon, I was wearing a blue shirt. And I looked in the mirror, and I said, you look terrible. Like, this is not what it was supposed to be like. This was supposed to be the day you were fit. This was the journey that the biggest athletic company in the world challenged you to. And here you are looking in the mirror. I just hate the way I look. And I said, I can't do this. Like, I just can't run this marathon and cross this finish line and be so disappointed in myself. So I decided to get a pen. And I said, I need to be the complete opposite of how I feel right now. And I need to soak up the energy from people. I need help. So in order, it's like when I want to be CEO Charlie, I dress up as CEO Charlie. When I want to be an athlete, I dress up as Charlie Rocket. Mm-hmm. I said, I need some self-love. So I'm going to dress up as self-love. And I'm going to run this entire race. And my name is not going to be Charlie Rocket today. My name is going to be self-love. I wrote self-love on my chest in big, bold black letters. And into the race. It was cold, it was rainy, but I took my shirt off. And I'm running. And within 30 seconds, somebody in the crowd screams at me, self-love. And then more people are screaming, self-love. People are high-fiving me, cheering me, self-love, self-love. So, like, I'm talking about 26 miles of people screaming at me, cheering the fact that I'm obviously not a fit person, but I'm running this race, probably the only person on this cold, rainy day running the race with their shirt off. And I'm promoting self-love. And all that love I got from everybody showed me that my imperfections and me being so confident and promoting something so positive was actually helping people. And people were so inspired by it. In the crowd, it was hundreds of thousands of people. And they're all screaming at me. Self-love. That downloaded so much confidence into me that I was just an hour before looking in the mirror, hating myself. And here's 100,000 people loving me for my imperfections. So I said, maybe I should love them too. And it worked. And I felt better about myself ever since.
So to someone who, like, someone's listening to this story and they look in the mirror and they're like, I hate myself. I hate what I see. I hate what I've become. Like, what's your message to them? Like, how, for you, it was, I'm going to become the person I want to be. Mm-hmm. Like, is that, and that's CEO, that's Charlie Rocket, that's, like, to someone who's listening, would you say it's just a mindset away, right? It's just a decision to...
It's a mindset away, and it's also dressing up. It's literally, you got to dress up as it. And for me, I've done it 3 times in my life, and it's worked all 3. I'm 3 for 3. And so with self-love, it was just a bold, scary act. Mm-hmm. You know, it could have been a 5K. Mm-hmm. It could have been, at the park. But I wanted self-love, so I put it on, and I went out, and I got some amazing feedback from it. I have a small Instagram account, 100,000 followers, but it had almost 20,000 likes on that picture. People were so affected by it. So I dressed up. I put it out there on Instagram. I put it out in front of 100,000 people as I'm running a race, and it gave me so much confidence.